Hello friends, welcome to the session on determinants. Now determinants is actually a chapter which is related to the engineering as such through another stream which is commonly called linear algebra. तो ये जो determinants अभी हम लोग पढ़ेंगे इसका actually engineering में हम why do we study it right now and what is the application of this part in particularly engineering. इंजीनियरिंग में देखिए जब हम लॉट्स ऑफ सिचुएशंस जहाँ पे हम इसको सीखते हैं जहाँ पे हम इसको यूज़ करेंगे और इसको यूज़ करने का एक बहुत कॉमन तरीका होता है कि हम डिटर्मिनेंट्स का यूज़ करते हैं ज़्यादातर मैट्रिसेस के साथ. और मैट्रिसेस इज अनदर चैप्टर जो कि डिटर्मिनेंट्स के बाद हम पढ़ेंगे, लेकिन द बेसिक एप्लीकेशन ऑफ डिटर्मिनेंट्स इन इंजीनियरिंग कम्स थ्रू मैट्रिसेस. और मैट्रिसेस जो है ये पार्ट है लीनियर अलजेब्रा. मैट्रिसेस या डिटर्मिनेंट्स की ज़रूरत इंजीनियरिंग में हमें कैसे पड़ेगी? वेल, वन ऑफ द प्राइमरी रीजन इज वी यूज देम predominantly to solve the system of equations. We use them to solve the system of equations. मेन इसका यूज जो है मैट्रिसेस का डिटर्मिनेंट्स का वो वहाँ पर होता है. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल सपोज I give you a simple equation x minus y. Suppose for example I give you an equation x minus y is equal to let's say 6 and x plus y is equal to 10, and we have to solve this equation for x and y. Now you can easily solve it. In fact you can simply add the two equations to get 2x is equal to 16, which further gives you x is equal to 8. You can also subtract the two equations to get 2y is equal to 4, and this gives you y equal to 2. So clearly the solutions of these equations are 8 and 2, and this was rather a very easy job because there were simple two equations, two variables, linear equations. But what happens if I give you another equation, maybe something like, let's say x minus y plus z is equal to 10, 2x plus y minus 3z equal to 16, and x plus y minus 2z is equal to 8, for example. Now again we can solve these two equations easily because what we can do is maybe we multiply the first equation with 2 and add this in the third equation. मतलब हम इन दोनों को यूज कर रहे हैं. We are using the first and third equations, and we can easily find remove. You can use this to eliminate z, and then again we can multiply the first equation with 3 and then add the second equation in this to again get rid of z. Now this will give you one equation in x and y, this gives you another equation in x and y, and you can solve this to find the values of x and y. Once we get x and y, we can calculate z from here. This again seems to be lengthy but not tough. लेकिन क्या होगा यदि हमारे पास suppose there are 50 variables and there are 50 equations. So definitely this approach will fail because we cannot just keep on removing the number of variables. We first get 49 equations out of 50, so हमें मिलेंगे 48 equations and so on. So this becomes very bulky. We can easily solve these equations using the notion of determinants and matrices. How do we do it? We'll understand that in the course of time. So we now proceed further for the determinants of different types. So let's start with a determinant of order 2. The first thing is what is meant by the order of a determinant? Order implies rows into columns. यहाँ पे हमको ये ध्यान रखना है कि रोज बाय डिफॉल्ट पहले लिखी होती हैं, कॉलम्स को हम बाद में लिखते हैं. What do we mean by rows and columns in a determinant? So suppose a typical determinant looks like 2, 4, 6, -3, 1, 0. I'm taking an example. 5, 4, 3. Suppose मैंने ये determinant लिया. इस determinant में ये जो चीज़ है ये कहलाती है कॉलम. दिस इज कॉल्ड कॉलम. ये हमारे पास एक कॉलम है, ये हमारे पास एक और कॉलम है. टोटल हमारे पास 3 कॉलम्स हैं. नॉर्मली वी कॉल दिस कॉलम 1, इसको बोलते हैं कॉलम 2, इसको बोलते हैं कॉलम 3. सो दिस डिटर्मिनेंट कंटेन्स 3 कॉलम्स. इसी तरह से अगर हम इस डिटर्मिनेंट को फिर से देखें तो इस डिटर्मिनेंट में दिस इज कॉल्ड फर्स्ट रो, this is second row, this is third row. Rows के लिए we use the symbol R. So this is second row R2, third row R3, R1. So this determinant consists of 3 rows also. Determinant हमेशा स्क्वायर स्ट्रक्चर होगा. नंबर ऑफ रोज नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स बराबर होने जरूरी है. तो हम बोलेंगे दिस डिटर्मिनेंट कंटेन्स 3 रोज 3 कॉलम्स. और ज़्यादा कन्वीनियंट लैंग्वेज में वी कैन ऑल्सो से कि दिस डिटर्मिनेंट इज ऑफ ऑर्डर 3/3. यू कैन हैव द डिटर्मिनेंट्स ऑफ ऑर्डर 2/2, 4/4, 5/5 एक्सेट्रा. द ओनली कंडीशन इज स्क्वायर होना जरूरी है. ठीक है. सो नाउ लेट्स स्टार्ट विद द सिंपलेस्ट डिटर्मिनेंट जो हमको मिलेगा, वो है डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ऑर्डर 2. यहाँ पर हम देख रहे हैं कि देयर इज अ डिटर्मिनेंट ऑफ ऑर्डर 2 विच इज रिटन हियर. You can very well see that this has 2 rows R1, R2. It also has 2 columns C1, C2. So since there are 2 rows, 2 columns, so the determinant is of order 2/2 या फिर simply 2. Because determinant square होगा तो there is no point कि हम rows columns अलग अलग लिखें. They have to be equal. तो अगर आप रोज बता दोगे तो कॉलम्स ऑटोमेटिकली रोज के इक्वल ही होंगे. तो वी सिंपली मेंशन द ऑर्डर एज 2. इट मींस 2/2, 2 रोज 2 कॉलम्स. नाउ एवरी डिटर्मिनेंट दिस इंक्लूड्स अ वैल्यू. हर डिटर्मिनेंट की एक वैल्यू होती है. तो जैसे ये हमारे पास अगर 2/2 का डिटर्मिनेंट है तो डेफिनेटली इसकी एक वैल्यू है. ये जो डिटर्मिनेंट हमारे पास लिखा हुआ है इट हैज सम वैल्यू. तो हाउ डू वी फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ अ डिटर्मिनेंट? इस डिटर्मिनेंट की वैल्यू मुझे पता करनी है, कैसे पता कर सकते हैं? तो इसके लिए मुझे इस डिटर्मिनेंट को एक्सपैंड करना पड़ता है. यू हैव टू एक्सपैंड द डिटर्मिनेंट. टू फाइंड द वैल्यू ऑफ अ डिटर्मिनेंट यू हैव टू एक्सपैंड द डिटर्मिनेंट. एंड हाउ डू वी एक्सपैंड द डिटर्मिनेंट? देयर डिफरेंट वेज. सो हम 2/2 डिटर्मिनेंट को वी कैन एक्सपैंड दिस डिटर्मिनेंट इन 4 डिफरेंट वेज. There are 4 ways of expanding a determinant of order 2. You can expand it along first row. You can expand it along second row. You can expand it along first column. You can also expand it along second column. So there are 4 ways of expanding a determinant of order 2. Similarly, यदि हम इस third order determinant की बात करें तो there are 6 ways of expanding this determinant. I can expand this determinant along first row. I can expand this determinant along second row. मैं इसको third row से expand कर सकता हूँ, first column से कर सकता हूँ, third column से कर सकता हूँ. So there are 6 ways of expanding this determinant. यदि हमारे पास 4/4 determinant होगा तो we definitely have total 4 ways of 4 rows and 4 columns. So we will have 8 ways of expanding the determinant. So now the expansion of 2/2 determinant is rather simple and हमें इसका सीधे वैल्यू याद रखना है. दिस वैल्यू इज इफ आई want to write the value of the determinant, say a1 b1 a2 b2. So the value of this determinant is equal to what you have to do is you have to go for क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन एज इन हम इसको इससे मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, दिस एलिमेंट विल बी मल्टीप्लाइड विद दिस वन माइनस this element multiplied with this one. So it's cross multiplication. So how do we get the value out of this? Simple. This is a1 into b2 minus a2 into b1. So we multiply this with this minus this into this. For example, suppose let's take a problem. Suppose you have to find the value of these two determinants. So let's start with the first one. We again go for the cross multiplication. This element gets multiplied with this one, so write it as sine 10 degrees times cos 80 degrees minus, now you have to multiply this with this, so we get minus sine 80 degrees into minus cos 10 degrees, and this will simplify to sine 10 cos 80 plus cos 10 sine 80 degrees. And now this is a well-known formula from trigonometry, which is sine 10 degree plus 80 degrees, which is same as sine 90 degrees, and this value turns out to be 1. Again, as far as the determinants are concerned, this was the key area which was used in the expansion of determinants. The rest is all simplification. This is simple addition, subtraction, multiplication in this particular step, and this step is trigonometrical identity. This is again a trigonometrical fact which you studied in class 10th, and so we get a simple value which is 1. We now take the next part of the problem. Now for the next part I'll recommend that you pause the video, solve it yourself, है ना. इसको एक बार pause करके try it yourself, try to solve the second part yourself. At this stage pause the video, एक बार अपने आप करके देखेंगे, and then नहीं होगा तो फिर हम सॉल्वेंगे, ठीक है. तो how do I solve this determinant? Again हम इसको cross multiplication, so we multiply this with this, so I get log b to the base a into log a to the base b minus, and then we multiply this with this, so we get minus 1 into minus 1, which simplifies to, now log b to the log a can be written as log b upon log a in some base, let's say 10, into this expression becomes log a upon log b in the base 10, suppose, minus, now minus of minus 1 is plus 1, so we get plus 1. I have simply used the base change formula here, so you can see that this expression simplifies to 1, and we get 1 plus 1, which is equal to 2. So the answer for the second part becomes 2. It's a very straightforward approach. You can simply expand a determinant of order 2 by 2 quite easily. It's simply a cross multiplication followed by simple addition, subtraction, or basic principles of mathematics used in the previous chapters, right? So now in the next video we'll try to understand how we expand a determinant of order 3.